This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513, episode 311. Good brother, how you feeling?
Hey man, tired as hell for different reasons this week. You know, we usually be tired because it's Wednesday anyway. Fatherhood is tiring, man. So let's say the least. Rewarding, very tiring.
Understandable. But I know you over the job for sure. So
good times, man. It's fun. I ain't gonna lie, it's fun. It is tiring. I ain't gonna lie.
But nah, there, man. Everybody, welcome to Down to the Wire 513, episode 311, man. Before y'all do anything, man, make sure y'all give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513, Facebook, IG, Twitter, YouTube. Shout out to IG again, man. We live on our live streaming on IG. Shout out stream y'all for making this move. I know we got a lot of followers and supporters on IG, so we here finally.
IG, what up, man? Fuck with us, man. Y'all know what it is. You know, tap into all the content on there. We got reels going on. We got videos on there too, man. So tap in. Post all that shit. Stories, all that shit.
Hey, and we've been telling y'all about the merch. It's a little too late to get it before Christmas, but still, hey.
If too late, but never too late to get it, just to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, represent us when we go to NBA All-Star Weekend in Indy.
Hey, man, you know, it's coming.
Group of the squad.
You gotta have it on Down to the Wire gear. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know who you rocking with for the sports talk.
Exactly.
Sports debate talk, whatever you want to do, man. Rock with us, man. Hit us up. You see us on the bottom of the screen, man. This episode is brought to you by G.O.A.T. Shout out to the good folks over there at G.O.A.T. Set your own online store up at G.O.A.T. Use the code DTTW513. Tell your boys out, man. You know what it is.
Facts. Let's go and get right into it, man. Hey, Shaq set the Twitterverse on fire, or Xverse, whatever you want to call it. We still call it Twitter over here.
Twitter.
But he set the sports world on fire last night with his comments. First off, man, hey, that game last night between the Warriors and Celtics was crazy.
Great game.
I counted the Warriors out, especially after I watched the first quarter, seeing Steph was struggling. Like, okay, it's about to be one of them nights.
Yeah. I
went to go do something else. I look up a few hours later, they in overtime. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I had the game on, and I was watching. I was just, it was a good game, crazy game. But yeah, Steph is him, man. That's what happened. Steph has showed that he's him. Still.
Yeah, Steph went crazy. And after the show inside the NBA, Shaq just posed the question. Does Steph belong in the greatest of all time discussion?
Oh man, that's a tough question. Good question though, but tough question. Because then I watched inside the NBA where they're talking about this, and they're saying he's the best shooter of all time. He's not just the best shooter of all time. He could arguably the best point guard of all time.
Arguably, yeah.
Fair. Arguably. I still give Magic the nod, honestly.
Slight nod.
Does he belong in the GOAT conversation? I would probably say no. Because at this point, if we're saying Magic had the slight nod as the greatest point guard of all time, if he's not even better than Magic, he ain't better than Jordan or LeBron. Or even Kobe. Kobe said, Magic said Kobe is the best Laker of all time. So Magic admitted that Kobe was better than him. So everybody who's saying Magic is the greatest Laker of all time, Magic already said Kobe was. So get that out of here. Kobe is still up here. Steph is still ain't better than Kobe in my eyes. And unbiasedly, you know, I still think Kobe is the best I test basketball player I've ever seen. But you look at everything lined up together, I would have to agree that it's probably a two-man race between LeBron and Jordan for like the all-time GOATs with stats and everything else included. You ask me though, I'm still going Kobe. I test is me. I know stats don't really line up to those guys, but if you ask me, I test is still Kobe. So for me, it's those three. And if you want to throw Kareem in there, I definitely get Kareem the nod too because of what he did, high school, college, and NBA, longevity and everything as well for Kareem. But it's those three guys. So I kind of agree with what Shaq was saying. I believe Shaq was saying that it's those three guys. Kenny, it's those three guys. After you get to those three guys, it gets a little murky, man. Like if you want to, Steph is right there though. He's right. Magic, Steph, they're right there. But you have to get kind of picky, and it gets kind of tough when you get to nitpicking, accolades and nitpicking careers. But he's right there. but not yet, in my eyes, my opinion.
Yeah, nah, and obviously the GOAT conversation is subjective. There's
Mhm.
gonna be people growing up in this era right now, kids growing up in this era right now, who's gonna say at some point in time Steph Curry is their GOAT. It's gonna happen.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. If they could reach that conclusion, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, but as far as what we talk about, as far as the GOAT conversation goes on this show, on this platform, I can't put Steph Curry. No, I said no disrespect, but I can't put him in that conversation. Like I said, I agree with anything Kenny said. When it comes to the greatest of all time, there's a handful of guys. There's 3 for sure. Then, like I said, there's a 4 and a possible. I'm with you. Everything you said about Kobe. In my biased opinion, he's the greatest. He's the GOAT in my opinion. But obviously, the 3 or
Trying to be objective though.
Yeah.
Looking at it, I probably will put LeBron and Jordan ahead of him. I'm probably Kareem too. Being objective, looking at stats
objectively
and careers.
speaking, yeah, for sure.
But me personally,
But Kobe still. But even if you put them ahead of him, I think Kobe's still
he's
in that
still in the
conversation.
conversation. He's still in the conversation, in my opinion.
And then, like you said, after that, that's when you start reaching for like, okay, then we gotta start nitpicking everything.
Yeah.
And when we look at Steph's career, 4 championships, 2 regular season MVPs,
Unanimous,
one
unanimous.
unanimous.
Unanimous, I believe too. Only. There's a lot of weight there. A lot of weight carried there.
Obviously, all-time 3-point leader.
Only player with 3,000 3-points, I believe now. I think he had 3,000, I believe. Something close to it. Something crazy. Only player with so many, however many threes he had. It's the only player there. Finals MVP one time. But it's just certain things that just, like I said, you get nitpicky. Certain things, same thing with LeBron for me. You get nitpicky. It's certain things where you just can't give him a nod, man. Like Steph has 73-9 season, but then you lose in the finals after you're up 3-1.
Yeah.
That same season, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. So when you have that blemish on your record, I mean, that's a huge blemish, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I know it's a team sport and that's a team, blemish, but when you go 73-9, you're the best player, you're unanimous MVP, and then you lose in a final after being up 3-1 to another one of the GOATs. Yeah. Absolutely not, man. What's good, Leland? What's good? What's
going on, brother?
Steph not to go talk for me either. Yeah, maybe it's our age. Maybe it's our age group. I know if you ask younger guys, you probably ask 22 and under guys, they probably say he's definitely up there. But it's just like I said, you get nitpicky, like we was talking about. You get a little bit nitpicky with stuff. I just can't give him a nod.
Yeah, and then obviously we know what Steph can do for you on the offensive end, but defensively, can he really impact the game that way? Like if Steph struggles, if Steph is having a bad off night shooting, can he impact the game in other ways defensively on the defense side of the end?
Probably not.
Probably not. I said, but that's where we start nitpicking. Yeah. It's a reason why when even though he has 4 championships, and he got played a huge part
all 4
in all of them. It's some, like I said, those 2 with KD. Some will say he wasn't even the best player on his team. Some
same slight that Kobe gets better way. Same slight, which is why some people don't have him up there either, which is subjective, but it's something you have to take into account. I know Kobe can help that he played with Shaq, and it's just like KD couldn't help. He probably could, but it happened. Hey, it's history. He played with the KD. He played with KD. Is what it is. But some people would look at that as like, all right, he played with one of the top 10, 15 greatest players of all time. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And this guy was already a Hall of Famer before he even came to your team. He went to Golden State and then went higher. He went to Golden State, was the same guy. Of course they seeded with him, but Steph didn't elevate KD.
Yeah, and they held that against Steph for a long time. Like I said, if it wasn't for that championship 2 years ago, beating Boston, like I said, that first one what they said, Kyrie and K Love got hurt. Yeah. So they beat a banged up LeBron team.
Yeah.
Then they lost the 2016 finals up 3-1. Then you get KD, you win 2. Obviously, arguably the best team ever in NBA history.
On paper, at least, for sure.
So all those blemishes was going against Steph until, like I said, he finally won his 4th one without KD, with just the big 3 with him Thompson, and Draymond.
Yeah. So, I mean, Steph's right there though. There's no slight to Steph at all, but it's very hard to get up into that upper echelon of GOAT status talk. Like I said, he's almost there though. He's been doing it for long enough to now where he's actually starting to make it not blasphemy to even mention him. It's like if someone mentions him in the GOAT conversation, I'm not dismissing it totally, because of what he has done so far in his career, but I just can't. Personally, I'm not going to take it there. Other guys we're talking about, man, all have 30,000 points or more. Steph for real, I don't include Magic in the GOAT conversation, so I don't include him honestly. But Kareem, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, all have 33,000 points, something like that. I think Jordan's the lowest scoring of all those guys, off all career wise. They all have 4 to 5 rings. Steph is right there. He's right there, but he's like we said, it's just nitpicking a couple things. I think if he was one more, you kind of have to put him. You have to put him in the conversation. I think if he was one more, it's definitely gets Finals MVP. He has to put him in the conversation because he'd be right there, kind of with Kobe as far as accolades go. Maybe a little bit more depending on what he does when his career is over. But right now, I would say he's just on the outside looking in.
Yeah, and obviously that's and again, like I said, we're gonna say it till we blue in the face. That's no knock. That's no knock to Steph.
No knock at all, man.
He's still one of the greatest to ever play the game. Now I will say this. Obviously, maybe not the GOAT conversation. Right as of right now, would you put is Steph in the top 10 of all time to ever play the game?
Yes, that's close to, but yes, I'll put him top 10.
I'll probably have him just out, probably like 11, 12 right now.
Yeah, I gotta off the top of my head, just
I probably have
thinking guys. I probably have no order. Jordan, Bron, Kobe. I'm going Tim Duncan. I'm going Shaq in there in the top 10 somewhere. I'm going do I want the Will in there? I said Timmy.
Yeah, I put Magic in there if you
Magic in there. Yeah, Magic for sure.
Slide above Steph.
That's 6 right there. I'm going probably. I just drew a blank. I had some people in my head. I just drew a blank.
You going Bird?
I got Bird in my top 10.
Okay.
Personally, I got Bird in my top 10. I think him and Magic are kind of like the presidents of the NBA. If you ask me, they're the guys who kind of made the NBA what it is today. Like before they came in, NBA was just all crackheads. To be honest, all drug heads, cocaine addicts, and they hooping out there balling, but they was all just out there balling high as fuck.
Do we say Kareem yet?
I said Kareem. So yeah, I'm throwing him in top 10, man.
KD.
He better than KD. Steph better than KD. I'm sorry. All time he is. I'm sorry. He's higher than KD all time. I know it's subjective. I test KD is a better basketball player than him, but as far as career
accolades, got you. That's why I'm about to say. You talk about when you
more accomplished than KD is.
That's fair.
4 rings. KD has 2 with Steph. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, KD. I love you. You're one of my favorite players of all time. But no, I got Steph higher than KD. But yeah, he my top 10.
He might be there.
He's my top 10. I think KD's right there on the outside looking. KD's like right there in the 10-15 range, along with Jokic, along with Giannis. They're all like right there to me. And even putting KD in there and up there with them is I know KD's great. Don't get me wrong, but what they did, KD hasn't done yet. He hasn't led a team to a championship by himself, quote unquote. He hasn't been a leader of a team, and even got to the finals for what he did once in OKC. But Giannis and Jokic has been the man on the team, MVPs, and actually won a championship as the man of the team. KD ain't done it yet, so I'm not giving KD a nod over those guys either all time right now.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean
all time. I ain't saying he better than both those guys. He's better than Giannis and Jokic, basketball player wise. But as far as where I put him on all time list, I don't have KD higher than either one of those guys.
All right, that's fair. I mean, because then obviously, I said with Steph being top 10, then obviously you just got to throw. I'm just thinking like older guys. You got to throw in there just out of respect, like the Oscars.
Probably Bill Russell.
Yeah,
even though Bill Russell is not the most skillful player ever, but hey, for what he did and what he meant to the game, I wouldn't be mad if somebody threw him in the top 10. Steph is definitely higher than him if you ask me though. But I'm just, speaking objectively, I ain't mad at old head throwing Bill Russell in there. We felt you missing somebody. We're gonna feel right about. Oh, Dirk probably up there somewhere too. Dirk's close, if you ask me.
Yeah, Dirk is close. But yeah, I feel like we're missing
When
one
Dirk
big.
retired, I had Hakeem Olajuwon's up there too somewhere. When Dirk retired, I had Dirk top 10 all the time when he retired. And things have changed a little bit since he retired. He retired 4 or 5 years ago now, 6 years ago. But I had Dirk pretty high when he retired. Because what he did, man, people would discredit Dirk what he did. 30K points, MVP. Even though MVP season he did get swept in, that's not swept. Lost in the first round to AC as a 1 seed, blemish. But what Dirk did was amazing, man.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, yeah, that's really it. I mean, because Hakeem, I just pulled up a random top 10. They got Hakeem in there, so
yeah, that's why I said I probably thought I came in there.
So yeah, like I said, but like I said, at the end of the day, man, all of this subjective. If you want to put Steph in your top 10, go ahead.
I ain't mad at you, man. He probably in mine. He probably is in mine. But as far as the GOAT goes, it's different between top 4, 3-ish to top 10. Big difference. Even in the top of NBA today, you look at the best players in the game. You got about 3, 4 guys. It's like, all right, he definitely up there. Once you get to the 5th, 6th guys, it's like, all right, these guys are good, but you definitely can do without these guys if you had to.
Swap them out for sure. So
yeah.
But now, shout out to Steph, man, the Golden State Warriors, man. As I say all the time on the show, man, just enjoy Steph for as long as we got him in this league. Why he's in his prime, why he's the guy.
Yeah.
I don't see Golden State winning anything anytime soon.
Nah, man, they're going through some crazy times right now with everything going on. The whole Klay Thompson situation with the contract, the whole Draymond situation where he keep getting suspended. As we all spoke about last week.
Yeah, Pat Bev. I seen a clip. Pat Bev. He's saying Golden State owes Klay a contract, and it's wild that they haven't extended him yet or gave him an extension.
That's like the old NBA way of thinking. When LA gave Kobe that $25 million, niggas was mad. Niggas was real mad when Kobe got $25 million. That was back when niggas were only getting 18, 20 annually. They Kobe $225 or $250, I think. And niggas was crazy.
Was it like 2 for 90? Wasn't it 90?
I don't think it was that much.
It was something crazy.
It wasn't that much. I don't think. I think he was still getting. It was a max slot at the time.
Yeah,
it was going crazy. I think it was like $25 million a year or something crazy. I don't know what the overall deal was, but it was $25 million annually. Niggas was going crazy. I'm like, I mean, hey, it's Kobe. That's Kobe. Klay Thompson ain't that, but they offered $24 million a year. Now this is 10 years past when they gave Kobe $25 million. So he probably like, bro, what the fuck? $24 million. They gave Draymond $25 million a year, 4 years. So they did kind of try to get him a cheap shot. If you want to be real, I think he's probably more. I don't want to say more valuable to the team, but he's just as valuable to the team as Draymond Green, if you ask me.
Yeah, Golden State definitely hurt themselves. I say by giving Draymond that contract, and now you're leaving Klay out to dry.
I would have given Klay that deal first, and they made Draymond prove himself.
But like you said, that's the old way of thinking. So now Golden State they have a situation on their hands. If they give Klay this contract, just know you're not going to be in championship contention while these guys are under contract.
Maybe untradeable.
Yeah, both would definitely going to be untradeable, or unless you draft somebody, a rookie who just happens to be him.
Yep. Because it's if he gets a big deal, man, even at $24 million a year, we spoke about it a couple months ago. He's washed to his standards, but he's still Klay Thompson, so he still ain't super watch or anything. But $24 million a year, it's not going to be easy to trade him if he's not shooting at the level he's shooting at, even close to it.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens at the end of the year. Said definitely the old way of thinking. Klay would have had his money, but with this new CBA and everything kicking in, it seems you really have to sit down and question: do we really want to put ourselves behind the 8 ball with this?
I think that's why Bob Myers wanted out, man. I think he wanted to get out before the getting got too tough as far as decision making goes, because he has personal relationships with those guys. He's been there he was there for years. He probably those guys as family, like little brothers, or I don't know how old he is, but father son, like probably our little brother or big brother type shit. And being able to have to make decisions like, I can't pay you that much. it's going to affect relationships, man. Like that stuff affects relationships, whether you want to believe it or not. You know, that shit can definitely affect relationship with a friend at this point in your life, a family member. You're like, all right, bro, you gonna play me? All right, I ain't fuck with you no more. And I think he chose the relationships over the business, which I don't blame him for.
Everybody can't make the tough decisions.
Yeah. And shout out to Chuck. He said during that little collab, he was like, Bob, congratulations for getting out there for the ship crash. Bob Myers just laughed like of course he didn't comment on it, but I don't think niggas knew what was up. Like if you know basketball, you know the business of basketball, you know why he wanted it out. Like you know it's gonna be tough for him to keep all this together with new CBA and everything. You know he didn't want to have to be like, all right, I'll pick Draymond over Claire. I'll pick Claire over Draymond. He don't want to do that. So he said, Mike Dunleavy, you got this shit, bro. I'm out.
All right, so we'll see. We'll see what happens next. Speaking of what happens next, man, we had a big return last night. Welcome back, 12.
Welcome back, Ja, man. Welcome back. He was killing it, bro. It was a great game. Cause started out, I thought it would get blown out. They started getting blown out. I said, here we go again. It's the same Memphis we've been seeing all season. Just defensively not there. Jim Jackson Jr. looking like he just lost without Ja.
Mhm.
But hey, second half they came back and Ja, got a second win, and he looked like Ja of old, man. He came out there, getting his little floaters in the lane. He get the game-winning shot, of course. He had some good defensive plays too down the stretch as well, man. So shout out to Ja. He came back. He said he has a big chip on his shoulder. Pop's still there. Shout out to T. Moran as well. He was still there.
Pop
I
ain't going nowhere.
didn't see anything in the game. I was like, is he there? I ain't see him. And then the game straight to him.
That's the first person they showed after the game winner went in.
Oh, so he was trying to hide. He got the hood on. I was like, he's trying to hide. Nigga, he was there. But nah, man. Shout out to Ja for being back, man. The NBA is definitely better when he's playing. He's on the court. So shout out to him for being back and performing. He had 20-something, I think, almost 30 points. And of course, the game winner. So huge performance, man.
You couldn't, man. Look, like that's why we love sports, bro. Like you couldn't script that any better last night.
Nah.
First game back, your team is struggling, needed a boost, and like you said early on, like I said, you could tell Memphis like Ja, they had a spark with him out there, but they were still down big. It was like, okay, he's back. Obviously, he needs to play himself to get into game shape. It's just good. You
can tell he
good to see him out there.
His knees.
Yeah. But then, like I said, second half came in. He got a second win, and he turned up to the next level. He showed why he could be, if he keeps everything clean, he can be the face of this league. If he keeps
easily be the face of the league.
All the off-court shenanigans and everything to a minimum, he could easily be the face of the league. Easily.
Because players and kids ain't about us, like our age. We're 30 plus. Our age group is not going to be the ones that's going to have him be the face of the league. It's going to be the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Kids can relate to him. He's athletic. He dribbles. He's fun. He dances. The NBA needs y'all to be successful. It needs y'all to be a good look for the league, man. So this is a good look for the league for him to be back playing, and hopefully he stays on the straight and narrow. But he, like you said, he showed that he can be the face of the league, just by his gravity he has when he's on the court. He's much watched TV, and he put on a show, man. He put on a show. He has a skill level to do it. I always been critical of the jumper. He still needs to get the jumper a little better, I think. But
he needs to avoid that Russell Westbrook path. He needs to get that jump shot.
Yeah, we gotta get the jump shot together, man. Which is, he had 8 months off, bro. I'm surprised he came back. I don't want to say, I don't know. It's his first game. So I don't know yet. Maybe he will shoot better this season. But 8 months off, man. I'm expecting to see a better jump shot. If I don't see a better jump shot this season from him, then I'm going to be disappointed. I don't care what else he does as far as numbers go. I want to see his jump shot get better. That's all I want to see from this season.
Yeah, last night, man, and he just keeps furthering himself as far as being the best pick of his draft class. Because Zion, man,
let's talk about Zion, bro. I hopped on Twitter today, X, whatever you want to call it, and guess what I see again? Fucking Mariah Mills. Oh. How the fuck is she back on my timeline, bro? I thought Twitter got done with her. Come on, Elon.
Oh man,
like come on, man. I don't know if you saw the tweet, but she's on there talking about Zion needs to do better. Stop drinking sodas. Work on a 3-point shot. Everybody's getting bored with dunks. That's not true, Shorty. First off, we're not getting bored with dunks. So shut up. First off.
Oh my god.
But now what you say is right though. Zion definitely needs to.
I
don't know what he needs, man. I don't know what he needs. It's definitely a Zion issue at this point of his career. You've been in the league now for 5, 6 years, and you haven't really improved on anything, bro. You haven't improved on anything, and the worst part about it is you're not in shape. One thing to be like, all right, you just saying the same player. Another thing to say the same player and actually regress as far as your conditioning goes when it's already came in as an issue. Um, I don't know what I wouldn't really. I don't want to say just give up on him. You know, if you're New Orleans, but I would definitely be answering the phone, listening to calls, listen to offers. You know, I wouldn't want to get rid of him, but if I get a good enough offer, I'm moving on Zion at this point.
Yeah. Obviously, what he needs. We talked about it a few weeks ago when this story was a big issue. He needs Miami. He needs like the Pat Riley system, like someone to make him work, or that culture around him that he has that NBA vet that's gonna get on him. Like I said, if he ain't working hard, cause basically, like right now, like, and he's not as dominant as Shaq, but this is Shaq all over again. Like, imagine if Shaq put in the work to be like put in the work like Kobe, or just half of what Kobe did. And
He would have been even more unstoppable than he was. He probably would be in the GOAT conversation if he did that.
Yeah,
Shaq would easily be in the GOAT conversation if he put the work in that. Even like you said, half the work that Kobe put in, he would be in that GOAT conversation. Zion, I don't want to say he would be in the GOAT conversation, but he would be definitely the face of the NBA right now if he put in half the work.
Easily,
half the work that
they want him. They want him to be the face of the league, but he's just
bad, bro. Like if he put in half the work LeBron James put in, he'd be the face of the NBA right now. Which is sad to say that, man, because it's like I don't know if he just like don't want it bad enough, or if he's like, I made it, I got the max contract now, I'm in the league. You know, I got all the shorties on me now. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm here. I made it. Like maybe that's how you're feeling right now, but yeah, well, I don't know what he needs. Man, he needs to change the scenery. But if I'm New Orleans, I'm kind of like I said, I don't want to give up on him. Like I'm putting out there, I don't want to give up on him. But internally, I'm definitely listening to calls, and if I get a good enough offer for him, I'll probably pull the trigger because he's showing you that he's not going to do what he needs to do for you. Exactly. Like for the Pelicans, maybe he'll do that for the Knicks or he'll do it for the Miami Heat. But for you right now, he's not going to do that. Like he's showing you enough. Like last year, y'all had a good season where y'all, if y'all had him, y'all could have possibly made some noise in the first round of playoffs, possibly. In fact, y'all didn't have him. He saw that and saw how if he's out there, how he could have impacted the game. The fact that he saw that last year and didn't come back this year and improved his conditioning and say, I'm going to make sure I'm available for my teammates and available to be out there to go full go no matter what when I'm out there, it shows that he doesn't care enough. I think he don't care at all, but he doesn't care enough about the Pelicans organization in my eyes, or his teammates there in my eyes.
Yeah, and I hope he wakes up and had a reality check very soon. So at this point, the way his career going with him, like being out of shape, once his athleticism goes, he'll be out the league.
Yep, because he's gonna be hurt too. Once his athleticism goes, he's gonna start getting hurt, getting those soft tissue injuries like he's already been getting throughout his career.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get those even more prevalent, and he's gonna be a grounded player. He already ain't the most skillful guy. He's not like terrible as far as skill. He can dribble and pass a little bit, but he ain't like Charles Barkley when it comes to skill.
They said all NBA, all pros say is like you can, when you're a great athlete, you can get 15 to 20 points off just being athletic.
Yep.
You can get that easily, like just being athletic. But if you you put in the work at a skill, then that's when you up another 10 points and then get to about the 28-30 range. So yeah, man. As far as Zion goes, man, I don't know. Like I said, we know what he needs. I hope he can find that somewhere in New Orleans, but
I hope so, man. And I'm gonna put it out there too. I don't like all the talk about like Stephen A. talking about all the chefs looking for him. They say eat the whole table. Like, come on, bro. Like that's telling a little bit too far, Stephen A. If you got some insight about that, just say I've heard.
Keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, just say, hey, I've heard that he's working on the condition. Like, we don't care about the chefs looking for him. We don't fucking care, bro. Like we don't care. Of course, he's looking for him. He's rich. He's one of the most richest people in New Orleans, probably. Of course, he's looking for him. He's rich as fuck. They want to get his money.
Exactly.
Like this, Stephen A. just be taking too far sometimes. That's why he gets hated on by a lot of players and a lot of players' parents and people around players. They don't fuck with Stephen A. for obvious reasons.
Yeah, just some of that shit he just needs to keep to himself. Like so, obviously you trying to basically he sound like he's trying to tear down Zion by mentioning that.
And he's doing it for ratings. He's doing it for clicks and ratings. Is obviously what he's doing it for. Like, well, we don't. And he gonna say, I'm not doing it for him. I'm doing it because he needs to do this. Okay, well, if he's doing it because he needs to hear it, it's a way you can say it without trying to embarrass the kid. Like, that's just really trying to embarrass the kid. Like, we know he's out of shape. We know he's trying to do it. Like, come on, bro.
Or if you need to do it, nigga, all the connections, you can probably pick up the phone and call him.
Yeah, you call him.
You tell, hey Zion, I heard this about you. If you want me to say it, then
yeah, if it's true, bro, what's going on? You out here just going to different restaurants and eating the whole shit. What's going on, bro? And he said, yeah, I'm going a little crazy like that. Nigga said, I talked to Zion, and I'm hearing that he is going to a lot of restaurants, eating a lot of food, just trying everything out. I told him, chill out on that shit. But going out there and just saying, eat the whole table, eat the whole menu. Like, bro, you trying to do this for clicks, and you trying to do it for views and shit, man. Yeah, like you gotta just chill, bro.
It's like the shit today. That's like the shit today. It's all about the Steph shit and fucking Skip Bayless understudy Mad Dog gonna say Shaq is a top 5.
God, I saw that, man.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He's the 5th best center of all time. It's like, bro,
he's talking about some Tim Duncan. He's not a fucking center, bro. Like, Mad Dog, what are you talking about, bro? Tim Duncan's ahead of him. He's not a center. He's best power forward of all time. Not a center. Like, come on. I know he played center a little bit in his career, but even in the Heat Spurs series in the finals, they had Thiago Splitter playing center. So what are you talking about? He's a power forward, So chill out with that, Mad Dog. He's just be trying to get views too. All that ESPN's FS1 shit, all of it is conjured for views. But I realized,
and I hate
it's good for TV sometimes, just hearing the banter, hearing the talk about it. It's funny. It's good for laughs, but it's not what it's not good for is when you got younger kids out here who haven't seen these guys play and taking what you're saying as a Bible. That's when you get like, all right, bro, you just spitting out blasphemy, just be spitting out.
But the thing is, bro, we see these things. Like, there is content out here where you don't have to say outlandish shit and people will come to your platform and watch you. I fucking, bro, like Unc and Ocho's that podcast Nightcap.
Baby, man.
One of my favorite podcasts out right now.
Great watch. Every episode, great watch. They be talking about other shit other than sports too. Great watch.
Yeah,
great watch.
They don't say nothing outlandish as far as like just for views or ratings or nothing like that. But just the banter between them two, it's entertaining itself.
Yep.
Just because of who they are, they don't have to say nothing out crazy.
To down players or out certain situations, to get their views, man. It's the same thing about First Take, man. They ain't gotta do that. They're gonna get views regardless. We talked about this on the pod before.
Mm-hmm.
It was on at 10 a.m. on ESPN. It's gonna be on all those diners, all the hotels, all the offices. We're gonna have ESPN on at 10 o'clock in the morning. So you're gonna get ratings regardless. You don't have to down players, man. You ain't gotta do that.
That's why we'll never fuck with ESPN. That's why ESPN ain't gonna fuck with us. We ain't just gonna say shit for no fucking ratings.
Yeah, they ain't gonna fuck with us, man. Probably ever, because we don't buy into the bullshit. We don't buy into the bullshit. We are more player friendly. We didn't play at the level. We still understand as players and as people, just people in general though. Like, it's just not moral. It's not morally correct to do that shit they be doing sometimes.
Yeah.
Not cool.
All right, before we get off the NBA news, I do want to just quickly talk about the state of the Western Conference right now. By the way, this is Down to the Wire 513. Make sure y'all tap in with us, everything Down to the Wire 513. Give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom for sure.
Yes, sir.
I just want to quickly hit on the state of the Western Conference, man. I'm highly disappointed in my pick to represent the West in the NBA Finals this year so far, the Phoenix Suns. Now, I know you can say a lot about how the big three hasn't played together, and like Bradley Beal's going to be out longer again.
January. First game back, 4 minutes in, rolled his ankle, hurt again. Yeah. Can't get right.
But it's not just that, man. KD and Book should be good enough to carry you to the playoffs, be at least a top 5 team in the West, at least top 5 with them two alone.
I would think so, man. Right now they're in what 10th seed right now, 14 and 13, which is like I said,
Yeah.
very disappointing. We
And when
have
I'm
one of the best, two of the best top 10 players in the league right now.
yeah, and honestly, when I'm just sitting and watching these games, they can't hold fucking leads. They get these leads throughout the whole game, then they fucking blow these leads. I don't have the stat in front. I'll have to say they're probably a top 10 team, like say in blown leads this season
Yeah, I believe they are.
because they
I watched the game last night. It was another team blew a lead. It might have been the Celtics blew a lead to the
blew a lead. Yeah.
to the Warriors. They had the stats up, and they were up there too. Suns were up there, one of the top teams that blew leads too.
So yeah, man, right now between KD and Book, and like I say, one of them two guys that y'all can't close out a game, especially a team like last night, like the Blazers. Y'all can't close them out.
Young team, ain't really playing for much at this point, really, in their season. And it was early in the season, but they know they're not gonna make playoffs probably. Like they're one of the youngest teams in the league. Like you said, though, not being able to lead against that team. The time they had 6 wins on the season.
Yeah,
that's bad look, man. Bad look. Maybe it's because they don't have a solid point guard. Maybe it's kind of like, all right,
we've been saying that.
Yeah, they don't have Brad Bill playing the point guard position. Maybe he'll be better in what they have there to help them kind of game control and game manage those leads. But you should be able to do that with KD or Book. You should be able to put the ball in one of those two guys' hands and be like, all right, y'all, we need to just control this lead. Let's just eat some clock, but still make sure we get some good shots here to make sure we keep the lead up, man, or at least hold them off.
And it's common.
They can't do that.
Yeah, it's common fucking. Bro, KD had 40 last night. Blazers are doubles, bro. They should be able to move the ball and find the open guy out of a double team, bro. They're all pros, bro.
Yeah, he did a good job of filling out the roster, getting shooters. You got Eric Gordon, who is ninth down shooter. You have a lot of guys who can shoot threes, at least corner threes. You got Nas Little who can shoot corner threes a little bit. You got guys who can hit open shots. You're just not getting them in a position to be successful, man. Like when it boils down to it.
Yeah, right now, man, I'm just halfway. Said we're at the I wouldn't say halfway, but Christmas point. I mean, everybody say the season picks up right during Christmas games.
Yeah.
At this point in time, I'm disappointed in the Phoenix Suns.
Nah, like I said, man, only a game over 500 right now, and the 10th seed right now.
Yeah.
Another team below them right now was on this point. We talked about a little earlier, the Warriors too, but still, 10th seed right now. You're below the Houston Rockets. Houston's playing good at home this year, but still, another young team who is in the building year. They're not really the year they're expected to do anything. They're in the building year, and y'all are behind them in the standings right now.
Thank you, Houston, for making me look good right now. That was one of my surprise things.
That was, man. I think I picked Denver to win the West, and they're doing pretty good right now. 18 and 10, third seed in the West. Now, they ain't looking as dominant as they looked out last year, but
right.
They still are looking pretty good. I had Jamal Murray. He's been hurt a little bit this year, but
I think with Denver, I think they're and the old saying how teams you can't just flip it, turn it on and off.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just coasting. Like they know they won a championship. They won a championship. They know what it means to win a championship. They got that taste. It's like, okay, as long as we get to the playoffs, the top 3 seed in the West, we're fine.
Yeah, they're probably feeling that way. That they should probably take a little bit more serious than that. They did lose some key pieces last year. I think they will need to be a little bit better overall this year to repeat. But I don't think they're gonna repeat either. But we'll see how they end up doing.
I think we said it out there. This is the West is the Nuggets to lose.
I agree. Based on the seeding right now, I mean, I don't take any of the teams in the top 6 series, honestly, bro. I don't take Minnesota series, even though Denver did say last year after they won the championship, they said the worst matchup they had, and the hardest, toughest matchup they had in the playoffs was that first round matchup against Minnesota. So if you listen to that and you look at this year, hey, Minnesota's the real deal.
Well, we know the real defensively.
Oh yeah, defensively they're real deal for sure. At least regular season, we will see how it gets in playoffs where you can get Rudy Gobert in some pick and roll situations. Maybe he's just playing great defensively right now. Playoff time, they always change it for him. So we'll see if he can still keep that up in the playoffs. Which I'm taking serious though, honestly. I'm not taking him serious. Until I see him win a playoff series and then win it convincingly, I'm taking them serious. OKC, same. Young team, fun to watch. I love watching them play. I can't take them that serious yet. As far as like beating Denver, I can't take them that serious. Then you got Denver at third seed. You got Sacramento in the fourth seed. Yeah, second year of them being decent. Still question mark there too. Dallas, question mark there. You got Kyrie and Luka, but that's how they play. Luka just dominating the ball, ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
Then the 60, you got the Clippers. I'm taking them to everything with everything they got going on. Are playing better than later on that game winning streak. I think the highest in the league right now, 8-game winning streak. So are playing better as of late, but without that winning streak, they'll be right down there with the rest of the teams in the West. So I'm not taking any top 6 teams seriously, except for Denver right now.
Yeah, this state of the West is bad right now. But you did say that depending on Memphis, how Ja can get them if they can get into the playoffs, they could be I wouldn't say they was a contender, but they could be a tough out.
Yeah, they can be a tough out. They can ruin some seasons. Put it that way. They get into the play-in, they can ruin some seasons. Like for the Suns, the Suns end up being a play-in, playing Memphis. I'm not happy if I'm the Suns. They have nobody to guard Ja Morant. Like Ja's gonna have a field day on them. Fucking field day. Who's guarding him? Booker Bill? Hell no. Nah. Bill gonna get his ass fucked up with that fucked up back he got. Get out of here. And Book is kid is not fast enough to guard Ja. Campaign. He's still with them in it. And he can't do it. So yeah. If Memphis can get into playing and right now you got the playing, you got Pelicans, Lakers, Houston, Phoenix. If I'm Golden State or Memphis, right now both those teams are looking into the play-in. They get in the play-in, they can make some noise. If it ended today, they can replace New Orleans and Houston. They can make some noise against the Lakers and Phoenix if Lakers saying that bottom that's 6 or 7 through 10.
Yeah, and I mean obviously these Lakers were right there to play in. I hope this isn't the case, man. I hope the Lakers are just a hard pass on Levine. I feel I feel like right now, like Kobe White is balling right now in Chicago, which I feel like the Bulls are going to use that. It was like, okay, I think we can move off of Levine if Kobe White continues to play like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope that Lakers, we stay as far away from Zach LaVine as possible. Send him to Philly.
Yeah, Philly or Miami.
Yeah.
Anybody else who wants him, man, I will stay away from him. He's going to be a tough hit on our salary cap for the next few years coming up, and we have to lose some defense to get him. We have to probably get rid of Rui, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, or a combination of two of those guys, and some picks to get him. I don't think he's worth all that. I think he'll definitely be our best guard if we get him. Behind LeBron, probably like our best ball handling guard, but is it gonna really move the needle for us? I don't think so.
Now it's gonna move the needle for us. He's not healthy. He can't stay on the court.
Yeah, he's not even playing right now. If the Lakers playing the Bulls right now, he's not even playing. Now could be a reason why he's not playing. It could be holding him out for other reasons. We talked about it a few weeks ago. He has been having some. He's definitely disgruntled in Chicago, so they're kind of keeping him out of the media spotlight because who knows what he's gonna say or do. But he's definitely hurt as well, and he's been hurt a lot throughout his career. So I would definitely stay away from him if I was the Lakers.
That's fair. Free DeRozan.
Free Debo.
What about it?
Free Caruso.
Free AC. Last before we move on to the NFL. What do you think about the Clippers? James Harden. We was hard on James Harden when during his first pick, but he turned it on.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier they're on an 8-game winning streak, the highest winning streak in the league right now. Shout out to the Clippers, man. I can't really say too much about them. Negatively, at least. They're playing a lot better. Talu's kicked it into high gear with them. Got the rotations going good. Kawhi looks healthy and good, too. So does PG. So, shout out to the Clippers. I'm interested to see if this stays up, to see how the dynamic stays up with Russ and Harden. They're winning right now, but how is it going to happen if they continue to win one of those two guys or Russ, whoever, doesn't have the the impact on the team that he wants to have. Like, he's still going to be happy-go-lucky. It's still going to be, we just winning, we're happy. I'm not worried about anything. We're going to see how it goes if they continue to win.
They need to make a move, and I think you said this during their when they were struggling the first few weeks with Harden. I think they need to make a move for a more athletic big. Love Zubac. He definitely belongs in the league, but it can be a center's league, but I don't think he fits well with this Clippers team. They need a more athletic big.
Yeah, they need like a Nick Claxton or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely try to move Zubac or somebody. Move one of them grand guards. They got Bones Highlands. Who's not getting no clock right now. They got Terrence Mann, who's not gonna get any clock probably hardly at all. They get in the game. At least Terrence Mann gets in the game. I don't think Bones has been in the game recently, at least a lot at least. I will move one of those guys. Try to get like you said, more athletic big.
Yeah, and I think it's easier you can move on because I do like the addition of Daniel Tice. I think he was a nice piece for them coming off the bench as a backup.
Yep. So I'll use him as the backup and get another because I think Tice can shoot too. He can shoot a little bit too. Zubac can't shoot at all. So I would definitely move on from Zubac. Slide Tyson and starting right now, so you can get another solid starter, and then slide Tyson to that backup, or have them, kind of be a combo center, duo center, 1-2 punch. Like a guy starting, a guy come off the bench, kind of do the same things.
Sure. Yeah, I bet if they get that, then I'll probably consider take them a little bit more serious.
A little more serious, but
just a tad bit, not too much.
Everything still boils down to the health of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. They could be a top seed, and one of those guys get tweaked in the first round. It's over. We saw it happen before. Kawhi, it looked like he was playing the best he's played in the last couple of years. Last playoff series he was playing against, I think it was against the Mavericks, looked great towards ACL or some shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? Can't stay healthy. So yeah, I think it's going to be just health when it comes down to them. And we talked about Timberwolves earlier, and B dropped 51 on them today. So let's talk about defense from the Timberwolves. You got 50 piece today, but I think that's the league leading scorer. Joel, I think he's leading the league in scoring right now. So
that's a matchup nightmare for Rudy.
Yeah, because he can do everything. He can move, he can shoot threes, he can rebound, he can post up, he can mid range. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they're great defensively, but when you play against a team who can expose you, like, all right, yeah, like you're a good defensively against what teams though? Against shitty teams? Like, when you get to playoffs, you're gonna be playing Jokic. Is he gonna do anything to stop Jokic? I doubt it. So that's why I'm not taking him serious, man. And Edwards, man, we talk about this. Just because we had this before.
Hey, oh my God,
brother.
How did I forget about that?
I've been off Twitter for doing fatherly duties, so I ain't been over this. He tapped in. I saw this late yesterday. And I was like, yo, how did I miss this shit? What's going on? Apparently, got some chick pregnant. Now, responsible enough, he try to responsible in you being real. If you don't want a kid, and you don't want a kid, it's responsible to tell the young lady or whoever, hey, I don't want the kid, but if you want to keep that's responsible. I don't know, people don't agree with but it's responsible if you don't want to at least tell her, hey, I ain't feeling this. If she has the kid, hey, still be there for the kid if she is having the kid. But and Edwards, bro, you gotta call these females on the phone these days. You gotta know if you texting something, bro, it's gonna get screenshotted, man. I'm not mad at him for taking the route that he took as far as telling her, like, hey, I don't want this kid out there. We should have an abortion. I don't really agree with it. You know what I'm saying? If you having unprotected sex with a woman, it's possible that you don't get pregnant, bro. You gotta be smarter. Protect yourself before the baby possibly gets there. So I don't agree with that. But hey, if the young lady agrees with it, he agrees with it, to each his own. But bro, in today's society,
FaceTime,
2024, FaceTime, brother.
IG, like Messenger, something, phone, a simple phone call.
Don't do that shit on iMessages, bro. It's going to get screenshotted and it's going to get out there. And you're the face of Adidas right now. You're one of the faces of the NBA right now as well. It's just not a good look when you're telling a girl to get an abortion. You're saying you don't basically saying you don't care about her feelings or the baby. Basically saying fuck that kid, get an abortion. Basically what he's saying, in less words, in a nicer way. He said it in a nicer way, but he was saying like, I don't want a kid. Get an abortion. Don't talk to me until you get the shit done. Basically, what he was saying. Send me a video. You taking the pills.
My pops always said this: you man enough to lay down with a woman unprotected, you be a man enough to raise the baby
Right?
or
Yeah,
accept the consequences.
yeah, like if you want to have a heart to heart with her and say, look, I don't think we should do this. Teach his own. If she with you with that, like, yeah, you know what, you don't want it. I ain't really want it either. But these chicks, bro, they hear that
They
cha-ching,
want that money. That's all.
cha-ching,
She keeping it.
and apparently he paid her $100,000 to get the abortion. Nigga.
You ain't got, bro. You, man. I ain't about to,
Nigga.
You better go with her and make sure she get the shit before you send her the fucking money.
Nigga.
Tell
$100,000 take care of the baby, my nigga. Like, what? $100,000 take care of the baby, honestly. But, bro, you tripping, bro. Tripping. I know that shit happens probably a lot more than we be seeing, because these niggas probably be out here knocking down everything, getting hella bitches pregnant. Oh, take this plan B up, have this, do this. Go get taken care of.
Young nigga, I ain't mad at him, but
I ain't mad at him either. But bro, you gotta be smarter. You gotta be smarter. You gotta move smarter, man. I ain't saying I agree with him, the way he handled that shit. But if you gonna handle it that way, move smarter way you handle it, man. Or move smarter in general when you gotta be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Now he did take the high road and apologize for his comments about the whole abortion thing, which is very upright of him to do that. He kind of had to. He has to though. Let's be real here. Like I say, he's the face of Adidas.
Yes, he has endorsements. He has to look out for.
No choice but to say, hey, I didn't mean it like that, y'all. I didn't mean it like that. He had no choice.
So, at this point, bro, like at Josh Giddey's, like you got Josh Giddey is this. I mean, Josh Giddey's situation is far worse than
way worse.
But
way worse.
Tell what I'm not answering any questions about stuff off the court. We just focus strictly on the court. My performance tonight.
He's still balling out too, man. He's still balling out, man. But
hey, I know
you smarter, man. Be smarter.
It ain't funny, but I know you've seen that clip. I think the T-Wolves posted it, but it is Zion talking to Edwards in the locker room.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Man,
man,
that clip just hit so much more. I mean, and they were just talking about the game and shit, but they just hit so much more of what you.
They talk about the game. They talk about the game in code. They used to using
exactly
game words, but they talking about something else. Oh, that's funny, man. That's some funny shit. And Edwards, though, man, be smarter, move smarter. We love you, brother. We don't want to see you go through these difficult times, man, with these young ladies. Either unwanted child with a young lady, and now you end up got to deal with her for however long, rest of your life, pretty much,
yeah.
Or a situation like you're dealing with now. I don't know if she had an abortion or not. I have no idea. I didn't follow up on this shit. I don't know. I just saw the text and I was like, damn, this is crazy.
All the young brothers, move smarter.
Smarter.
And Zion, please move smarter.
Y'all are the face. Y'all are the next generation of the NBA. We need you guys to be, like, look at LeBron James and go off that. And I'm not saying LeBron James is perfect by any means. I don't know this man personally at all. He might have been doing some shit that we have no idea he was doing. But the moral of the story is, it didn't get out. Be like that.
Yeah, got the young boy LaMelo in there too. He ain't really been in the news, but LaMelo's the face of the league too. LaMelo just in general.
He could be. Me and Doc talked about him off here. Doc called me last week. We talking about these chicks, these IG hoes, these youngins be getting up with, man. Yeah, I don't know if he off fair conversation. Off fair. His little shorty.
Shout out LaMelo, man.
Shout out LaMelo, man. Shout out his girl too. I don't know her personally either. Shout out to his girl.
I think he should be an all-star starter this year, personally.
Probably won't be. Is he back playing? Is he back healthy? Is he still out?
I think he was still out. He's still out.
Huh.
When he left.
Before we get off the hoop, he said, Leland said, Coach, I got the young cats hooping. Yeah, he beat us last week, man, unfortunately. Shout out Rob Dillingham, though. Rob Dillingham, my guy. Rob Dilly, my guy. What's his name? White boy. Reed Shepherd, my dogs. But yeah, man.
I know that was a tough one in the household for sure.
Yeah, it was
for one side.
It was tough, man. Coach Cal back in the trenches recruiting. I love it. Yeah. Nah, he is recruiting his ass off.
Yeah, I seen a clip the other day about it was just basically kids, close saying kids won't understand the greatness of John Wall, like how hype we was when he went to Kentucky, and it's like, man, I'm still pissed they didn't win a natty that year.
Yeah, I'm pissed about that. The whole thing was just hype, man. The whole little Midnight Madness thing he came out, that was hype, bro. John Wall was different, man. He was box office for sure. Crazy to think, like all this. Pretty much the whole draft out the league now. If you look at that draft, 2010, probably most of them niggas probably out the league. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I would probably think Patrick Patterson probably the last one that remained in the league the longest.
Most niggas out the league. It's crazy. That was my class. He could 09 graduation class. Most niggas out. Wild.
I know Daniel Warren kicking his whoever the fuck told him to leave college.
We might be talking about that. We was like, who I want with that year? We said Eric Bledsoe, Boogie, John Wall. Those guys are getting out. I was like, you got that Daniel Warren nigga. Trash.
First
time I picked up, trash. Stay in school.
Shout out Daniel Warren though. All right, let's hit the shield with a crazy week in week 15 of the NFL. We had a few teams clinch playoff berths. We had a few teams staying alive, keep their playoff hopes alive, man. I know y'all hopped on Saturday after the Wild.
Yeah. Doc said he called you. You answered the phone.
I am.
He's heartbroken. His last two games you went to in Cincinnati with the Vikings, overtime, field goal losses, man.
By the same exact score. I'm done.
It's tough.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I ain't going to another Vikings.
How was the vibe in the stadium?
Bro, I mean, it's why you love sports, but the jungle was rocking.
Yeah.
The jungle was rocking.
The game was live, man. The game was fire. I must say, it was two backup quarterbacks. The game was fucking fire.
But unlike this time, I didn't have a hoop game this in too after the show.
Yeah, so you were able to get lit and actually be lit and be cool. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just take it to the head now. We lost one.
But nah, man, that game was live. Said, man, Bengals fans, friendly fire, friendly trash talking. We was trash talking all game long. Hey, chill.
Weak ass like it continues.
Chill. But nah, man. That's what happens when we let the team just hang around too long.
Yeah,
we was in control of that game most of the time. We should have put them away early. Nick Mullins, those 2 red zone turnovers, man, costly.
Killer.
Yeah, when you let the team just hang around, this is what happens. That's what happens. So it's really not much I can say. Shout out to the Bengals, shout out to Jake Browning, and everybody playing in the ball and who stepped up and ball, man. Hey, T. Higgins,
shout out T. Higgins. Pay that man, please. Pay that man. They ain't gonna do it.
They ain't gonna pay him. Yeah, they ain't gonna pay him.
That was the best touchdown catch I've seen this season. All we considered the catch. I mean, that talked about it on Saturday. The wherewithal to know where he's out on the field, turn around, reach over the pylon, score a touchdown. One of the best catches and scores I've seen all this season, I must say.
Yeah, man. Shit. In person, like I said, I thought he caught it. I didn't even factor it. I was like, I know he swung it, but in person, it's like, okay, he swung it trying to get in. Didn't think he got in. Then he looked at the replay. It's like, no, that shit crossed the plane.
Now on TV, I'm watching it. And I'm sitting there like, babe, did you see that? Did you see that? What the fuck? Did you see that? Couldn't believe it. Because at first, I was a terrible throw. Came back and Moss dude catch the ball. And like I said, I thought he was going to catch it and go down. All right, caught it, stood up, and then posted up, and everybody reached over the pylon. Which insane, bro. Insane.
That's what, man. We need a dog, man. Vikings, man, we need a dog at corner because that ball floated up there forever.
That should have been picked. Should have been a pick. I don't even care if you pass interference to him at that point. You got to do something to him. He ain't catching the ball. I don't care what happened. He's not catching the ball.
Bro,
I'm going goal line defense on that. I'm rather PI get a flag and go goal line stand on that shit.
It wasn't it wasn't gonna be the ball was terribly underthrown. T had to come back and get it.
He came back like 3 yards, catch that shit.
At 21, you just sitting there wait, all right, bro, bat it down, something.
Yeah. He ain't catching that ball. I'm telling you, he not catching that ball. But same thing the Bengals did. I actually made catch something similar. Terrible throw. I just came back, caught. I'm like, bro, terrible. These niggas throwing anything up, and these niggas is catching it.
Oh yeah, man. That red no, bro.
Bro.
You don't know how fucking mad I was. Even though we caught that second Addison touchdown, like bro,
Yeah, it was a terrible ass throw. Terrible fucking throw. I'm like, I don't know how did it get picked off, but he caught it. Touchdown. Addison a dog too. Addison's a fucking dog. You caught it. You've been calling off season. He's a dog, man. He's a dog. Y'all got two up. Y'all got two up there.
So if we could just figure out the fucking quarterback situation,
Yeah, I need something because Kirk Cousins, he ain't his last year this year of his deal.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta figure something out, man. I should draft somebody this past year.
We'll be. I've been telling everybody who asked me what should we do. We'll give Kirk a 1 year prove it deal because you had to do that because before he got hurt, he was balling.
He was balling.
So you got to get.
He had a good year last year too. He had a good year last year. So I think y'all owe that to him at least. Give him a
1 year prove it deal.
What, 30 million, 35 million?
What? You probably tag him, really.
Yeah, they're probably putting him somewhere in $34-35 million range.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll do that and then figure out a quarterback situation from there. Because honestly, we in a playoff hunt. We're holding on to the number 6 seed, which I would have felt good about making the playoffs, but the Eagles blew the game. The Drew Lock and the Seahawks.
3 losses in a row for the Eagles, man.
Woo, Philly.
You were calling it right. You said that they on Murder's Row right now. They're well, you said that a few weeks ago. They had tough few games in a row. Maybe it's hard to catch up to them.
But to the Seahawks though, and granted, like going to Seattle is no easy place to play at all.
It's not. Bad loss.
But the Drew, and this wasn't Geno, bro. Like this was Drew Lock, the backup.
It was the last minute scratch for Geno too. Definitely a bad look for the Eagles when you have Super Bowl aspirations. Really, you've been coming in this season after a tough loss last year in Super Bowl, came in hot this season, and now you're trying to tail off, man. You're playing the worst football at the worst time of the season right now.
At the worst time of season. So you got to really consider, man. And honestly, I forget which analyst said this, but you have to take into fact if you really been watching the Eagles, are they really as good as what their record is?
Same thing last year, though, bro. Same thing last year. Last year they ended up getting the Super Bowl, but it was the same thing. It was still questions about, hey, are they really this good? Are they really this good? And this year, earlier in the season, people was thinking, okay, they arrived. They've arrived. You got AJ Brown balling his ass off. Jalen Hurts wasn't playing that great though all season. He been banged up though, but in my opinion, he took a step back a little bit this year. He was still in the MVP race.
But I'm more focused on the defensive end.
Secondary,
defense. They defense last year they were much better than they were this year.
But still, last year that was my question mark on them. Last year it's like defense stat wise they were good, but we saw what happened in the Super Bowl. They got exposed. They got fucking exposed, man. And this year, the defense is Swiss cheese. When it matters, Swiss cheese, especially secondary.
Yeah, especially I mean Super Bowl. I mean that was a great game. That was honestly just whoever had the ball last. Honestly, can really be mad at that. But yeah, this year their secondary is trash, and I think that's going to hurt them come playoff time. Yep. Depending on who they get first round. And I think I said it on Sports Spirit, like something like we're going to find out something with Jalen Hurts. Something is wrong. He's not healthy.
He gonna get surgery at the end of the season.
He's not healthy.
He gonna have surgery on something. Probably one of his knees, ankles, some of the legs. Gonna have surgery on, bro. So you're right. He's not healthy. Something going on. They're doing a good job of putting it off. But of course, at this point in the season, everybody got something going on. I think with him, it's definitely something more serious than they're telling us. Obviously.
Facts. So yeah, that was a bad loss. Steelers terrible. I think Steelers they're out of the playoffs. I think this early rapid fire prediction. I think the Bengals beat the Steelers this week. They're going to Mason Rudolph starting them this week. Yeah, this is just bad loss for the Colts.
Bad loss for them. Cowboys, man, sheesh. I think that lost MVP conversation. Lost MVP race this past week. I think he's out of the race. If you ask me, he lost it.
Yeah, because I said me and Doc we talked about it last week. He was in the lead, but I think he's lost that lead now. But even predicting games last week, me and Doc called that game. It's like that was a game where, as hot as the Cowboys been, they're going to come back down to reality against Buffalo.
I thought it better than that though. Buffalo ain't really all that hot either this year. So I thought they'd be better than they play. I thought they'd put up more points than that. They look pathetic. I ain't surprised defense was a little bit iffy because defense, I mean, we called the Cowboys out this year. They've been playing good, but they've beaten teams that ain't really good. They've beaten teams that are like shitty. Now they beat they can't help them to play. They're playing who they playing, who's on the schedule, and they're beating them. But all their losses, all their wins were like, all right, yeah, they beat the fucking Redskins. It's the fucking Redskins, Giants, fucking Giants. When they play good teams, they tend to struggle. They tend to struggle, or they tend to lose. So, and Buffalo is even
on the road.
Yeah, and Buffalo's not even I'll call them a good team, but they were still have question marks on them this year. So it's like, are Cowboys really did what we thought they were? Who knows?
I think they are. Only at home though. They can't win on the road. Like I said, they're only, like I said, they lost to the 49ers, got ass beat by the 49ers, but that was on the road. They lost that first game against the Eagles on the road. They beat the Eagles, came back, but at home. Like I said, all their impressive wins has been at home. So they desperately need home field advantage.
Home field.
So speaking of the 49ers, they Brock Purdy, some has him in lead as far as the MVP right now. Came out of ball against the Cardinals.
Shout out Brock Purdy, man. I don't know if I will have. I mean, I guess it's basically a quarterback's award, if you want to be honest. Because if you ask me, the MVP of their team is like Christian McCaffrey. If you ask me, I think he's the MVP of their team. But of course, Brock Purdy touched the ball more. He's going to get more of the accolades and more of the shine.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at it.
And honestly, I don't think, and just looking at the numbers, like Christian McCaffrey, he doesn't have the eye popping numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just what he's been doing. Right now, he's at 1,292 yards, 13 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. 509 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns, so 20 touchdowns.
Pretty good. It ain't eye popping though. It ain't like he's but they got so many weapons though. So Brock is spreading around a little bit. He ain't getting all the touches. Debo has pretty decent numbers, but he missed like 2-3 games. Ayuk's out there too, so they got weapons out there, which is why I think they'll probably give Brock Purdy a nod if they end up going with a 49er.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, it's a quarterback award. The last non-MVP who wasn't a quarterback to win it was Adrian Peterson. And what did he do that?
7?
2012.
2012. Sheesh.
And what did he do that year? He came 7 yards short of setting the all-time rusher record.
Yeah, it went crazy. I wish he would have brought the record, man. I really wish he would have brought it.
Yeah, I was watching it. It was either break the record or make the playoffs. He chose make the playoffs. We got smoked. We got smoked the next week, so it didn't matter. We didn't go anywhere, but yeah.
Should have brought the record, man. Fuck the playoffs.
So I got a question for you though. Okay, if Tyreek, he didn't play last week, he's about 400 yards away from 2,000. If he gets 2,000, does Tyreek get a chance to win MVP?
Chance, yeah. I don't think he's getting 2,000 enough personally. He's questionable again this week.
Right.
Hopefully he plays for my sake of fantasy. If he don't play, I'm losing. I'm probably gonna lose with him playing still. But I don't think he'll get the nod. Even if he gets 2,000. First of all, I don't think he'll get 2,000. I think it's 3 games left? 4 games left? 2.
3 games.
3 games left. I hope he does it. I don't think he'll do it though. And if he does do it, I still don't think he'll get it. Unfortunately.
Shout out to the Miami Dolphins. I mean, granted, I'm gonna say granted, it was against the Jets, so take it for what it's worth. But you look good without Tyreek out there. So.
Yeah, Jets defense is serious though.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a Jets, and he's supposed to win that game, but you probably should still struggle more than he struggled without his best receiver out there. Yeah. They had the owner doing the waddle and shit, man. Shout out to Dolphins, man.
Yeah, Zach Wilson turned back into Zach Wilson.
I don't think he ever turned anything else, man. He's been Zach Wilson this whole time, unfortunately for him.
And we ain't got to fully recap. We ain't got to really fully recap these games. But I just want to say shout out to the Houston Texans, Cleveland Browns, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers for all keeping their playoff hopes alive. Impressive win.
Big man, especially for the Texans.
Yeah, no CJ Stroud. Case Keenum came. Hey, Case Keenum he's been in this situation before. He used to this.
He used to it. He ready for it.
He used to it. But now Baker's been balling, so I gotta give Baker his flowers.
Yes, man. Now it's very hard on Baker. Historically, I've been very hard on Baker. So yeah, shout out to Baker. He's been balling.
All right, we hit week 16 right before our Christmas weekend. Crazy schedule.
Yeah, man. Crazy schedule. Of course, the NFL trying to compete with the NBA. I don't know why, but they're trying to compete. So they probably will give high ratings too. So
yeah, that especially that late game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. So
yeah, that late game. I don't know what the NBA.
They don't put Lakers on. Probably Lakers. Who put it there?
No, we 5 o'clock. So we right before that game.
Oh, so it's gonna be like what?
I'm gonna pull it right now. So 8 o'clock. Yeah, ain't nobody watching Sixers Miami Heat game.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
And then 10:30 is Dallas at Phoenix. Yeah,
I might watch that because they got beef. Shout out my nigga Luka, man. They got beef. He be sending them Booker.
But either way, ESPN is winning. They got both the games. They got all the games, so they're winning.
Yeah, and they got First Take gonna be on that day too. On Christmas.
Oh, ABC.
Oh, that's what Stephen A. Smith said at least. For an hour or so. ESPN is gonna be cooking all day on Christmas.
All right, so let's go and get into it. For some, it's playoffs, fantasy football. So make sure I get y'all lineup set for sure.
For us, it is, man. I know for facts. For some, it's some of these teams playing this week too. It's playoff games. You gotta win this game. You going home. You'll be out. A lot of teams. On the Bengals probably up there. Steelers up there. Other Steelers are already kind of out. Bengals, you gotta win this game. You trying to keep playoff hopes alive.
No room for error. So let's go and get it started tomorrow night. Thursday night football kicking us off. We got the Saints at Los Angeles Rams.
Talk about it a little bit off here. My starting quarterback this week, fantasy, Matt Stafford. So hopefully the Rams can pull this off, man. I'm hoping for a high-scoring game, a lot of points for Matt Stafford. So hopefully I can advance the championship round in the fantasy playoffs. I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I'm going Rams too. Honestly, the Rams are low key a hot football team right now. You don't want to run into the Rams right now.
Don't want to play them.
Offensively speaking. Yeah, give me the Rams. Saturday afternoon, my bad. 2 games, 4:30 NBC. We got Bengals at Steelers. I kind of gave my hand earlier. I said I got the Bengals beating the Steelers. Mason Rudolph is starting. Although I am kind of iffy. A quarterback named Rudolph is starting Christmas weekend. I'm kind of iffy on that, but I'm still going Bengals. So
I'm still a little iffy on the Bengals, man. I know been playing good lately.
No Chase, by the way. No Jamar Chase.
Yeah, no Jamar Chase. I'm not trusting Zach Taylor. Give me the Steelers.
Oh, by the way, yeah. Well, it was a few plays in that Vikings Bengals games. It was Zach Taylor, but that especially that first drive when they did that tight end pass, I was like,
that's what we talking about. Is what we talking about, bro? I wasn't gonna bring it up. It was a couple plays I watched the game. So I'm like, bro, I had to turn the channel. I'm not watching shit no more.
Yeah, but now watching that and just hearing like all the Bengals fans around me like, what the fuck is that? Like, okay, I understand now.
Yeah, now you see what we're saying. Cause a lot of times like that where it's like it don't be. Sometimes the play call be bad. It still be like a decent play because they end up getting that out. Like, bro, why would you call that play?
It's about timing. Yeah. One is third down.
Like, don't do that shit when it's like, what do you? It's all about situational football.
Yeah, it's third down. Your quarterback was hot. Like, yeah, did us a favor. But that was dumb.
He was out that play.
Who you said you going Steelers?
Yeah, I want Steelers.
All right. By the way, no DJ Reader. Obviously, he's out for the year too, and they're also safety DJ Ivy. So injuries everywhere on both sides of the ball for the Bengals, but they're still 2-point favorites according to Vegas. The 8 o'clock game exclusively on Peacock. We got Bills at Chargers.
It's weird, man. Peacock. Shout out Peacock. No Justin Herbert out for the rest of the season. That broken finger. Give me the Bills.
Yeah, give me Buffalo. I think they cover the spread too. Right now, the spread is 12. I think Buffalo covers that.
Yeah.
Colts at Falcons. I'm just gonna say, I know we don't want to talk bad about a black quarterback in the league, but F Desmond Ritter, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna last.
Cost me the last leg of my parlay. He continuously throws red zone turnovers. And this last one, bro, there was no one around. You threw it straight to the other team.
He does it a lot. He does that. He's doing it at the beginning of season 2. Like no pressure. He just dead eye looking right at the guy throwing it to and throws right to him. And the defense like, I can see you looking at him, bro. I'm gonna jump that route and take the ball. Thanks very much.
I honestly think Desmond Ritter is just happy he made it this far to the league.
Yep. I think he went 6'9" thinking, I'm gonna get good education, play some football, get some good friends out of this shit. Oh shit, I'm in the NFL now. Let me go ahead and just I'm here. Shit, fuck it. I'm here. Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, well, give me the Colts. They're playing for more. They got Falcons favored. Wow. Yeah, give me Colts.
Yeah, it's the game in Atlanta too, right?
Yeah, Taylor Heineke is starting. By the way, Arthur Smith announced he's going back to Taylor Heineke.
Give me the Falcons in this one.
Falcons need this to keep their very slim playoff hopes.
Very slim. Falcons need this one more. Give me the Falcons.
Seahawks at Titans.
Geno should be back this week. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, give me Seahawks. I'm not sure. I know Will Levis got hurt late in the game.
Yeah, I saw that too. He's been playing pretty good though, man. Shout out Will Levis. He's been balling out this year.
So we won't know for sure.
They definitely found their next guy though after Tannehill. Tannehill can go ahead and go. Next year start out Will Levis. Start him out at the beginning of the season. Hopefully he doesn't have a setback like some quarterbacks do after they come in late season, the first year, second season start, and they have a setback. Hopefully he stays at least as good, if not better, for the next year. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. We got the Lions at Vikings. Obviously, first matchup. You can see with these two teams. I believe if the Lions win, they clinch the NFC North.
Big game for them. They need this. I need them to win this game. I need the offense to be clicking on all cylinders for my fantasy team. I'm going Lions.
Vikings, we need this. Keep our playoff hopes alive.
Jefferson playing? Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, he's playing.
All right.
We need to keep our playoff hopes alive, especially with Seattle hot in our tail. Like I said, that win last week did us there's no favor. So we got to keep winning to keep our hopes alive. It's in Minnesota. That's the only reason I'm going us. We tend to play a little bit better at home. Commanders at Jets.
It's dumpster fire game right here. Give me the Jets, man. Fuck it.
In New York, yeah, that's the only reason I'm going. Give me Jets. Games in New York.
I think Commanders already. The ownership already kind of milling in for him. Because what's it called? Balled out this weekend. Montez Sweat balled out.
Oh, that went crazy.
He lead. First of all, he's still leading the Commanders in sacks. Ain't played there in like 6 weeks. And he's leading the Bears in sacks. Only played there for like 6 weeks. Shout out Montez Sweat, man.
Oh, what did I say about both of them organizations? Golly.
That's facts. I heard that watching the game. I heard that. I was like, bro, this can't be right. He leading both these seasons sacks. He played half the season. Both these teams is fucking ridiculous.
They give me Jets. Green Bay at Carolina. Shout out Carolina, man. Had no business winning that game last week. Desmond Ritter gifted him a gift, but hey, Bryce Young drove him down the field, got him in position to win the game. On a late game, win the field goal. So shout out to Panthers, man.
Yeah.
But give me Green Bay.
Yeah, Bryce Young had a basketball game this past week. I forget what game it was on. Watching the game, he was there. Game Packers.
Big playoff implications right here. They're leaning right now that CJ Stroud is still going to be out. We got the Browns at Texans.
It's a big game. Both these teams need this game for their playoff implications. CJ Stroud's still questionable right now. Give me the Browns.
I'm going Texans. Case Keenum's been there before, and I know the Browns defense is crazy, but Joe Flacco has not looked impressive. I mean, well, he looked impressive like that one week, but this past week against the Bears, granted it was the Bears defense, and Montez Sweat was clowning, and they still found a way to win. But I just wasn't impressed most of the game with Joe Flacco. So I think if Browns, they keep it close, I think Texas gonna make a few more plays late to win the game. So give me Texas. Texas still gonna have outside chance to win the division too. So yeah, they need this.
They do need it.
Jacksonville at Tampa.
Charlotte Lawrence is healthy playing. Give me Jacksonville.
I'm going Tampa. We just talked about how hot Baker was, how hot Baker has been. I think he keeps rolling at the crib. Both teams need this playoff implications, so
both of them need it.
Another dumpster fire of a game, and not really. I think it should be entertaining. Two mobile quarterbacks playing, but neither team's playing for much. Cardinals at Bears.
Yeah, it might be a good game if you like watching quarterbacks run around for their lives. Give me what is that, Bears?
Yeah.
Give me the Bears.
Yeah, give me Chicago at the crib. Like I said, the Bears defense, granted, I said they have been winning a lot of games. That defense is something crazy.
Defense is pretty good, man. Like I said, Montez Sweat been balling his ass off there. Offense still just. Oh shit! Something just fell in my other room. Give me 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the Bears defense has been crazy all year. If one thing you know about Chicago, the Bears are gonna always keep them good defense. It's always been the offensive end that struggles. So we'll see what happens.
Are you good? My shelf just fell in my office. I'm tripping. I think my brother.
Right understandable.
I was in the window, bro. I'm like, what the fuck was that? My shelf just fell in my office. I'm like, what the hell? Scared shit.
Understandable, brother. We only got a few more games, so we hit these last few. A game of the week, arguably. Cowboys at Dolphins.
I think it's his game of the week. Man, at Dolphins, both these teams don't play good against good teams. Both these teams are good, so somebody got to lose this game.
Something got to give.
Just because it's at Dolphins, I'm going Dolphins. I think the offense is going to expose the secondary. Secondary has been a little weak since Dake's been out. Defense overall. So yeah, give me Dolphins out.
Yeah. Oh man. Miami definitely has the weapons to expose that secondary for sure. I think Cuz is due for a pick. Not a pick 6, but I think he's due for a pick.
Because he is due for one. He had one in a while. He's been like what 3-4 weeks now, right?
Yeah. I think he's due for a pick. He gets the interception, but Dolphins still win the game. Give me Miami. We just said I just don't trust Dallas outside of Dallas.
Nope, can't trust them on the road.
Oh, thank God this game is on the NFL Network, because I don't know if this is on NBC. I don't know who's
got this game. Witness protection.
Man, Patriots is Sunday Night Football. Patriots at Broncos. Christmas Eve.
Well, that's gonna be a bad game. Broncos been playing a little better, but I probably won't watch this game. Be real with you. I might have it on background, flip back and forth through it, check the score. I
might find some Christmas movie to put on, something like Patriots at Broncos. Yeah, no. Give me Broncos.
Yeah, give me Broncos as well. They've been playing a little better, playing a lot better second half of the season. Give me Broncos.
Raiders at Chiefs. Chiefs seemed like they found a little bit of rhythm this past week on the road at New England. They say, fuck it, we're not throwing the wide receivers, for throwing all the touchdowns to running backs and tight ends. That's what Mahomes pretty much said.
I don't blame him though, because all these drops they got, I would do the same thing if I was him. Like, man, fuck y'all, bro. Like, I've been putting my neck on the line for y'all all season, saying I could have threw the ball better, and y'all keep fucking up. I'm not throwing about no more.
And I believe Isaiah Pacheco is back.
Yeah, I think he is back.
But even if he's not back, still give me Chiefs.
Yeah, give me Chiefs in this one. It's around time when they do playing good football. They're going to the playoffs. They need to be stringing together some wins. So they're probably going to go on the road this year for playoffs. So yeah, give me Chiefs in this one.
Could be a trap game though, because they could be overlooking the Raiders because they got the Bengals next week. So it could be a trap game too. But I think the Chiefs been here
Could
before.
be, but if Joe Burrow was playing, I would say that. If Joe Burrow ain't playing, they ain't looking. They don't care about the Bengals no more. They like whatever.
Giants. By the way, these are Christmas Day games at Christmas Day. So this is the 1 o'clock game. Raiders at Chiefs is a 1 o'clock game.
Good game for Christmas.
4:30.
This game. I heard Giants. I don't know who they're playing though.
Yeah, this is 4:30 game. We're gonna be watching our Lakers around this time. So flip back and forth. But Giants at Eagles.
I'll be a decent game too. Give me Eagles in this one though. Big, I think.
Yeah, give me Eagles big. Tommy DeVito got knocked out last week with a concussion. Yeah. Not sure of his status this week. But I expect Eagles to bounce back in a huge way. This is the game of the week for me. Monday Night Football, my bad. Ravens at 49ers.
Oh, damn, this is the game of the week. At 49ers, man.
This could be a preview of
preview. It could be. Damn.
By the way, Ravens are 5.5 point underdogs.
Oh, I was about to say, I was about the favorite. I said, hell, no way they favored it. No way they favored it on the road in San Fran. Yeah, give me the Niners, man. I like that Ravens defense, but at home, I think Brock Purdy's gonna have enough weapons. I think Trent Williams is gonna do a good job of blocking for him. I think C-Mac and Debo gonna have hell of a days. Brandon Ayuk, they're gonna expose that defense a little bit. I think that defense is gonna lock them down offensively a little bit more than they will be able to on the other side of the ball. So give me the Niners.
This game had, I wouldn't say implications. I mean, both of these teams are top of the division. Obviously, I think both these teams want to make a statement win, just in case they do meet up in the Super Bowl. I do think if Baltimore wins this game, I think this puts Lamar Jackson in the front runner for the MVP.
Agreed.
I remember it's supposed to be raining.
They hope they win.
It's supposed to be raining out of California. That's what they're calling. Last time these two teams played in Baltimore, it was raining and Baltimore won. But I'm picking Baltimore just because I think their run game can keep Purdy and that offense off the field and not let them get in the rhythm. If one thing we know, the Baltimore Ravens can run the football.
That's true.
I'm going Baltimore. I think this game means a little bit more. Ravens, they came out today, said they feel a lot disrespected being big underdogs like that.
That's when he's 5.5 is wild. It's wild for one of the best, I think, best three teams in the league. I think Baltimore is up there in the top three teams in the league, if you ask me. I've been saying it all year. I hope they actually win this game, but I think the Niners are going to be a little bit better on Monday night.
Yeah, and if Brock Purdy wins this, I think this seals the MVP for him.
Lock it up. So, put his name on the trophy already.
So yeah, man, great week of football, man. We got Thursday night football, we got games on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Christmas Day.
NFL trying to take over.
Should be a good weekend, man. Christmas weekend coming up, man. Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
Everybody. We'll be on
Friday. Yeah.
We'll be on Friday for Sports and Spirit. So, and we'll give our rapid fire NBA day games predictions.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned for that. Also, we got the bowl games too, right? Bowl games coming. Bowl season. I think bowl games already started. Some bowl games.
It's still the non-meaningful games.
Yeah, like the shitty ones for real. But hey, bowl games right around the corner. So we're gonna do.
But we're gonna talk about this Friday too. It's fight weekend.
Oh yeah. Oh.
The heavyweights.
It is. We gotta talk about Jermell Charlo too. I know you seen that.
No, I missed that one. What happened?
Got arrested.
Oh yeah, I've been off Twitter. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Got arrested, and then, bro, I'm disgusted by this nigga. Bragging about he got arrested for domestic abuse. Bragging about punching his wife in the face.
Jamal.
I think it's Jermell.
Jermell was the one who fought Canelo.
Just Jermell.
Okay.
Because everybody was just making jokes. Oh, Canelo fucked his head up. He's on the phone. I guess he's on the jail phone. All these calls. If you don't know, if you're in jail or if you got anybody in jail, be careful. All the calls in jail are recorded. So don't be a fucking idiot. He's on the phone talking about something. I thought she was tough, so I punched her in the eye. Her shit leaking, bro. Her shit closed up leaking. and she called the cops like a regular bitch. Like, bro, you're a fucking professional boxer. You're a fucking grown ass man. First off, you're a man, and you bragging about punching your wife in the fucking face, bro. Disgusting, man. This guy, I have no respect for them no more. Hopefully, the other troller won't be on the same shit. But right now, both of them are on my like fuck them list. I can't fuck with neither one of them right now.
Yeah, there's not much I can say. I'm not defending the action, not condoning the actions at all. Yeah,
I don't know who he's talking to, but right now, both of them are on my can't fuck with list right now. I'm not sure if he's talking to the other brother, but both of them be always. Well, they were beefing a little bit. They have a little bit of beef going on.
Yeah, I've been saying Jamal, the other one. Something's was going on with him mentally in his personal life. Something like even when he fought last time, he didn't look right. He got the win, but didn't look right.
Yeah, something going on with that man. This is a nasty turn.
Yeah, but for Jamel to do this, bro, coming off the biggest fight of your career and you fucking punching your wife after all access, you was talking about how big of a family man you in all access, how much they mean to you. You fucking punching your wife, bro? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And bragging about it. Sounded like he was kind of flaunting. Like, man, I punched her in the face. Her shit was leaking. Her shit was leaking, bro. She called the police. Like, what the fuck is this you gonna do, bitch? You a bitch ass nigga, bro. Like I said, he a bitch ass nigga. If you did this shit to my family, you be dead right now, bro. Real shot. You be somewhere in the fucking alley dead, bro. Real shit. Bullshit.
But yeah, nah, but we talk about the heavyweights this weekend, man. Joshua, he's fighting, and Wilder's fighting. They're both fighting on the same card. Apparently, they have a deal done. If both of these fighters win Saturday, they're supposed to be fighting in March. They said they agreed on the money, so all they left to do was sign the contract. So
watch one of these guys end up losing and fuck everything up. Watch one of these niggas end up losing and fuck everything up.
Don't say that. Please don't.
I honestly don't care if we do or not. I don't. The Joshua Wilder fights for me is already 5 years past time. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm gonna watch it if it happens. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it regardless. But I don't care to see it anymore. Like I'm not thirsty to see that fight anymore. So I want them to lose. I'll be honest with you. I want them to lose. It'll be funny. Fuck everything up.
Oh, bro, no.
I hope both. No, I know what. Not one. I hope both of them niggas lose. How about that?
Chill. All right.
Both niggas lose.
All right, chill.
AJ and Wilder, both niggas lose. Both of them. Both of them.
What Wilder do to you?
Nothing. He know what he did. Know what he did to me? He didn't improve footwork. That's what he did to me. That's what he did to me. I wanted this nigga to come back and beat Fury ass. Came back exactly the same, if not worse. I'm cool on him. AJ, I've been cool on you for years now. So I hope both these niggas lose. I want to watch the fights. I hope both these niggas lose. Real shit.
Damn.
And I don't know if you heard this. We on top topic of boxing. It's a fight in the making right now. Haney versus Garcia. Saying it's close.
I don't want to see that.
I ain't mad about that fight. Because
Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, I think if we see that, we're going to see if Haney wins that, we're going to see Haney versus Tank next, I think.
I don't want to see that.
I want to see that when I want to see Joshua Wilder, to be honest with you. I don't want to see a Joshua Wilder fight anymore. Like, both niggas been getting ass beat for the last 2-3 years now. I don't want to see niggas fight each other.
They
be getting their ass beat. They be getting their ass beat for the last 3 years, bro. By no name niggas. Well, I don't want to say Wilder, but
I would say Wilder.
You about fucking no names. And fucking overseas and shit. I don't want to see that shit, man. I'm still gonna watch. Like I said, I'm still gonna watch the fights. I'm a boxing fan, but I don't want to see Wilder and Joshua fight anymore. Honestly, I'm just like I said, 5 years. It was 2018. Oh yeah, sign me up. 2024. I'll pass. I'll watch it, but I'm not signing up to like, oh, I want to see that one. Nah, man.
Y'all know if y'all haven't realized, I'm Team Wilder over here, so
he's a big bronze bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah, bomb. Yeah. He think he be getting bombed.
Chill.
And he be getting bombed.
And they over in Saudi Arabia. Chill.
Let me chill.
But nah, hopefully both of these guys fight and
hopefully be good fights though.
They can get a payday in March.
Hopefully they can't fight each other so we can, like I said, at least get a payday out of it, and it'd be good for the sport. I think still, even though it's like I said, 5 years past the time people wanted to see it.
I just want to silence all the JJ fans. They've been talking crazy for years. I just want to silence them.
They shouldn't be talking crazy anymore because like I said, he getting his ass whooped for years, and he ain't fought Water yet. He's still been getting his ass beat by niggas we don't even know.
But nah, this if you're a fan of heavyweight boxing, not just because of them two, the other guy, there's another guy on the Big Baby, I forget his name.
Oh yeah, he's one of the up and coming guys.
Who fell? He couldn't say fell clean. He can't say fell drugs, but he's on the card too.
I forget his name, but he's the one coming up where guys talk about he's going to be the next big heavyweight. But the way he's talking, he don't want to fight for too long. He want to get in, get his money, and get out. I don't blame him.
It's kind of like what Andre Ward did. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, he want to get in, get his money, and get the fuck out of there. Which like I said, I don't blame him.
It's fair.
Good business move, you ask me.
So yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about those fights. If y'all can't tap it in Friday with us, those fights take place at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. They're over across seas, so 11 a.m. Mark your calendar.
Early start time.
But nah, man, appreciate y'all tapping in with us as always. This has been Down to the Wire 513. Make sure y'all tap in with everything Down to the Wire 513. Y'all been watching along this beautiful program. We've been scrolling at the bottom, all the social media. Been scrolling at the bottom of all shows. So y'all should have been tapped in with us, followed us. Cop some merch by now too.
Cop some merch. Hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube, so you know when we come going live, posting any video. We're gonna be posting shorts of these podcasts back again too shortly. So make sure y'all tap into that. And man, like he said, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, love y'all. If y'all ain't tapping in with us on Friday, Merry Christmas, early Christmas to y'all. Happy holidays. But for the good brother, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, who's recovering, man. Doc, get well soon, brother.
Get well soon, Doc. Everybody stay at Chipotle. I don't know which one he went to. I don't know which one Doc went to, but they got him. So make sure y'all stay at Chipotle for the time being, man.
Got him.
Just being safe.
The Taryn Bland. It's been Down to the Wire 513, episode 311. We'll catch y'all this Friday for Sports and Spirits. Till then, man, y'all have a safe, blessed rest of y'all week.